This is kind of hard to do. I'm trying to hold this and it looks so weird because when you look at the thing, it's like if you look over here, I think you're looking at your eyes, but I don't know. It's weird how to do the camera, so it's kind of weird. But anyways, so, and I'm trying to hold it and and Stella is not a good traveler. I'll tell you right now. She's horrible. Oh, this is on CBD. I told my mom I think I'm gonna have to get her Valium. I don't think CBD is good enough. Anyways, so I needed to say this because, all of this stuff has been such a challenge. And, I met my friend recently who has a brain injury, but hers is newer. She's only a couple years. And so I tell her a lot of stuff that she doesn't know yet. And I'm like 10 years in. And what I noticed, and I'm trying to say this without getting emotional, is what I noticed when you become disabled, especially if it's, well, I can't say especially, I only know about brain. But if people decide that you've got, I told you it's hard, that you need to just be put aside. You can't take care of yourself, all this different stuff, right? Oh, maybe she has to go poop. I'll have to go take her out. Okay, I just gotta get this out though. That you can't take care of yourself. They just want to put you away, They just want to package you, put you on the shelf and say, okay, we don't know what's going to happen with you. You got a problem. You're disabled. You're not normal. So don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, or this. So all these things that I'm going out and doing that people have told me not to do, I don't know, it's freeing, And like I said before, I would rather die trying than just live and be scared or live my life in a nursing home or something. You know what I mean? Okay, I really think she's got to poop. Okay, talk to you later. Okay, so I took her out to go to the bathroom. And this is totally just like this is like the stuff that I'm thinking about. My phone's about to die. I forgot my damn charger. And my car apparently has to be running to charge the phone. So anyways, but I gotta get this out because it is like breaking down barriers, and it's part of the whole thing of like what this society wants to do and how it wants to control us and hold us back from our own potential when we don't even get to see what our potential is if we live by their restrictions, because at this point, if I would have gone with what other people thought, I would have a full-time caregiver. I would completely different life. And, we should all be able to live our own lives the way we want to live them and be able to be free. And, there's no doubt about it. When I leave, I'm asking for angels and my guides and my protectors and my ancestors and everyone to take care of my home. Sorry, my hand's really shaking because I you know how I get. I start moving my hands. I'm trying not to. But I ask for protection for sure. But also I got to trust that I have that protection. I got to listen to my desires, and it's telling me to go out, experience. Jesus Christ. You could live your next 50 years imprisoned with other people's ideals of how you should live. And it's just kind of ironic when I'm thinking about these things and I'm in this place that seems so controlled and so willing to give in control. The lady I met in the food line who drove in to get those things that put into her arm, and then everybody's covered. It's extreme, so extreme. And so they're just willing to give in to the confinement or the other people, the controllers control. And if you see me, you definitely know I'm not a conformist. I'm covered with tattoos head to toe. I am way too old for how I dress, probably too old for walking around with a big ass dog, and I'm in my own little world. And you know what's beautiful about that is that I don't give a fuck. You know, I let go of that caring what other people thought of me. Just like right now, these people are looking in the window watching me do this. Okay. I don't give a fuck anymore. You know, I don't know what happened to me at some point throughout my healing, but I came to a point that I felt so free from what other people wanted me to be. And I know that this channel has been a part of that for me, that expansion of myself and my self-worth. And because you really have to put yourself out there and doing that. And so it makes you super vulnerable. And then once you release, then nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. The world's not going to end, you know? I don't know, but I'm shaking. Oh, my arm is getting tired. Okay, but I just had to get that out there. So anyways, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow when my phone starts. Okay, Stella's a fucking nervous wreck still. So I had to just, I was trying to do these massages on her head. And when the little neighbor kid had moved in next door, and I was trying to teach her, because this little girl was like a year and, no, she was 2, I think. And she was just trying to walk and stuff, and Stella just could move her head and knock her over. So I kept trying to show her about being gentle, and I kept using this word and showing her being like that. So when I was just doing it to her, and I was saying gentle, and then I put in relax, you know, to get her the idea to try and relax, because she is a fucking wreck. Anyways, the whole point is, when I was doing that, I was like, okay, as a consciousness inside of a body, and it is, so I'm using these key words to put this idea into her head, what that word means. So it's the whole thing with language and all of it, in the keywords and stuff. I mean, that is what they've been doing to us this whole time, is what we do to animals. What you do to somebody you're trying to communicate with. I try and really communicate with Stella, and so I use techniques to try and, you know, use, and they work. I don't know, you know, where I've gotten them from. It's just stuff throughout my life or whatever. It's not like I followed somebody's technique. I just started noticing I could communicate, and she totally communicates. And anyways, it's just interesting. I talk about it all the time, about dogs and communication. But anyways, when I was doing that and I was putting that in, it just made me think about it as a consciousness. It's just her consciousness in there, not thinking about she's a dog and she's in this hotel and she's about to lose her shit. I don't know, she's gonna give herself a heart attack or whatever. You know, she's not thinking on that level. She's just stressed. And, you know, putting these words into her head and massaging her, trying to relax, get her into that beta state or GABA state or whatever the fuck state they want you in, the theta state. It's all in how they do their programming on TV too, you know, with the sounds and all of it. Man, when you start seeing, it's, you know, and this is us waking up to our consciousness, just like if all of a sudden just Stella, you know, realized that she's more than what she knows she is, you know. I don't know, it's trippy when you start like really seeing it and understanding it. I don't know, it trips me out. Okay, this would be an add-on probably to something tomorrow. I'm not going to put this to something else, because I paid to get this splicing, because I was doing all these like 20-second videos, and I was like, okay, that's ridiculous. I'm going to have to, and you have to pay to edit videos. Oh, man, they just want to get you and everything. Here, you need to edit videos, but then we're going to charge you. This lighting in here is weird. I feel like I look so weird. Okay, well, I can barely see anyways. Oh, and that was another thing I wanted to talk about too while I was driving. And I was thinking, you know, how bad my eyes are getting, you know, I could be nearing the end of even being able to do stuff like this. Like there was one point all of a sudden where I had to take my sunglasses off. I thought it looked like a film just went over everything, and it became, and I was like, oh, fuck. Are my eyes just gonna go like that suddenly? I don't know, because I got these two different things going on. So I mean, I've got closing in, and then also all of this stuff blocking it. And when that stuff is blocking it, I don't know how small is the hole going to get. And then it's just one of these big things goes across and it'll be shit. Like a solar eclipse. Anyways, that was on my mind too. So, double whammy. Okay, and another thing I was thinking about too, while I was out having my epiphanies. I was like, it's funny because I see this whole channel as being so freeing and such a part of my journey and stuff like that, and a part of my experience and a part of my growth. And I talk like I know nobody's watching or anything, like while I'm doing these, right? But it's crazy because you're talking to people in the future, like I'm talking to y'all and I already know you're my friends and I haven't even met you yet. So it's just funny because it's weird because I really feel like it. I feel that like I'm talking to these people in the future. It's really cool because I feel the connection before it's there. So anyways, that's just another little epiphany. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.